Gemini, to your August 16th through the 24th reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. The first card coming out is the commitment. This is talking about the things that you are committed to, whether it's work, maybe a car, a house, a relationship, whatever it might be for you. You could be getting a promotion or a new job or looking for one, right? Okay, so this means this valuable union is at hand when it comes to this commitment. So whatever you're looking for, it is there. It's right there at your hands. Okay, it's signing paperwork for that car, however it is. And really wishing and wanting this to really pull through for you. But the crazy thing is the reason I say that is because the crescent moon is in reverse, saying I'm still wishing for this to come true. I'm waiting for this all to come together. And it's crazy because Spirit is saying it is on the horizon. It's at your hands, right? Just stay balanced, stay patient. Wait for Archangel Gabriel to blow that horn. So really waiting for all of this stuff to, like I said, just fall together, right? We have the bird's nest over here as well. So this could be a family event, something you are doing with your family. It could be also buying a new house, waiting for it to go through mortgage, anything like that, right? Renting a new home, however, and waiting on someone else. Because it does feel like no matter what, the reason it's not coming through at this time is because you're kind of in the waiting game. You're waiting for someone else to pull it together besides just Spirit themselves, right? So you're on this pursuit of your ambitions. However, you're encountering kind of these obstacles, guys, that are kind of conflicting what is kind of going on, always happening when you're waiting for someone else, right? Because it's like Spirit is saying, it's now. Let's just wait for them to do what they're supposed to do. Okay, so, right. So let's get in here and see exactly what's going on with you, my friends. Getting ready for that Archangel Gabriel, to blow that horn, saying everything is fine, everything is ready to go. But right now it's saying it's not the time. We have to wait. Have to wait. Yep. So there could be, yeah. It feels like there's some kind of disappointment going on when it comes to this, because it does feel like there was high expectations of this going through between this time period, but it does feel like, oh God, what's going to happen? Don't worry, he does have the Two of Cups behind him. Just, be patient. The balance is going to also come with the patience, right? Being more patient about the situation. So it does feel like there was something that you are a little overly emotional about, and it's about this all coming together, right? Seriously, right? So there could feel a little bit of discouragement at this time. Make sure that you are kind of leaving that behind, because it is really coming together. Okay, it's just all about some radical decision that needs to be made by somebody else, right? Because, yeah, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So it is definitely about this cycle changing, everything changing. It will be a little unpredictable when it also comes together, right? So when you're looking for this solution, what's going on might not be ideal in the way that you had thought it was all going to happen, but you're waiting for that turning point. And the turning point is in your favor, because you do have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so when it's coming to the bird's nest, you do have the wish coming true. Now, the bird's nest over here is a kind of an interesting card, my friends. This is literally talking about needing some effort involved, right? Because the nest has to be built, and you need to be open to the additional coming of this to come your way, right? So it's almost like you're kind of opening your doors, opening yourself to the understanding of what's going on. So you can even think of yourself as being this kind of like your own housewarming, right? So it says whatever it is, it will be well worth the effort, for the expansions you make will bring great joy. And right now, it's just kind of you just sitting back, relaxing, and ready to receive this as it's going, right? Because really right now, there's nothing really you can do. So do not allow your focus to, kind of fluctuate back and forth, in your mind as well, right? Because you might be feeling like you're stuck. You're feeling like you're a little edge. You feel like you're a little moody. Well, we see that because right now, you are the Queen of Swords. This is my Gemini card, and it says, I am being a little over emotional. I am being a little maybe bitter about the situation, because it feels like maybe they dropped the ball. However it feels, right? It's causing moodiness, right? So just reconsider your your feelings about the situation and just kind of give it more patience, more time, right? So don't feel like you're up against a wall, right? Just know that the connection is coming. It's just all within the perfect timing, right? And like I said, also waiting for somebody else as well. Okay, so let's see what's going on over here. Yeah. You might feel like this person is very stubborn about the situation. You may feel like they are, like they're not doing their job. They should be faster. Mortgage, if you're buying a new house, it's like, would you sign the paper already? Why are you waiting so long? So it might feel like they're kind of wasting your time a little bit because mortgage has to go through for so many days as it is already. So you're like, you know what? We have a 2-month waiting period on a mortgage to start with, and you're already sitting there not signing the paperwork to get it to where it needs to be, right? Or maybe that realtor hasn't gotten it to, maybe the realtor hasn't even gotten it to the mortgage company. Oh my God. Oh shit. That's even worse, right? Because now you're saying, oh my God, you're wasting so much time. However it is, you're going to sit in your quiet power. Make sure that you see the truth about the situation and control the emotions through the situation, right? Because you don't want to, you're just putting yourself through havoc that's not necessary. But I know it feels like this whole situation in this reading, you guys, is very stressful. I feel actually stressed because I see the stress. Now you're saying not only are you the Queen of Swords, but you're also the King of Swords. That's a lot of mental stress. So whatever is going on, there's definitely a lot of stress. Just try to align yourself at this time, right? And understand that there are viable solutions to this situation. Everything's going to fall in, in due time, right? But yeah, I feel this like, oh my gosh, a lot of inner conflict, a lot of inner stress, and here it comes with the inner conflict. So over here, waiting for the crescent moon to go right side up at this time, Spirit is saying right now is just the best option is just to avoid any conflict with anyone around you who's involved in the situation and avoid inner conflict, right? Okay, because right now it's just like they're saying, just respect the differences of how they're doing things. It seems like it's slow, it seems like it's inefficient, but it actually is doing what it's supposed to do. And they are doing what they're supposed to do. But yeah, it's all about time management. Yep. And there could be other things that are going around. You could definitely be dealing with some kind of a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo who just feels like, I need you to pick up the pace over here. And it does feel like for some of you, whoever you're dealing with might also be juggling a lot of other multiple priorities. Maybe they're working on other projects as well, doing other things. So it just feels like they're kind of all over the place as well. Because it does feel like what they're doing is a lot of time management, trying to focus on your task plus something else plus something else. So it's a lot of scattered focus. It almost feels like, and I think that that's another thing too with your Gemini is that you do feel that they're kind of scattered. Like maybe you could say, yeah, because they're acting like a scattered brain. Yeah. Instead of focusing on one project at a time, they're trying to maneuver around too many things, and it's making you feel, I think, a little uneasy, especially if it is coming to some kind of house or you know what I mean, something like this. It could make you definitely feel like, could you just do one thing at a time, right? Stay focused on my goal. Stay focused on what's going on here, right? Because this is my commitment. This is what needs to be done. Even if it's at work and you gave paperwork to someone else and you're waiting for that project to come back to you so you can sign paperwork or do something, you know what I mean? And it just feels like, what'd you do? I'm supposed to sign this paper so that it can get off so we can all get paid, right? Maybe you need something notarized. Maybe you are the notarizer and you need to, so we can all get paid for this. But there just seems like there's a lot of distraction from whatever your commitment is. This person's very distracted. So just listen to your gut instinct and know that, it is all coming together. It's just waiting patiently for the situation on the balance and keeping yourself balanced. So the temperance is coming out, on the balance. For some of you, it could take You know what I mean? 14 days. It could take, right, a little bit of time for it to come through. But I think that if it's one of those situations where, like I said, like buying a house, you know it's time consuming. I need you to hurry the hell up, okay? I would like to get this house done, you know, within the 20 to 30, 40 days that it's supposed to do. I would like to move in, right? You know, by September, not damn fucking November, right? Yeah. So over here with the Archangel Gabriel, it's just kind of like, it's a struggle, you know, and it is exhausting. It's a little overwhelming mentally. I think, like I said, it seems more mentally. So just go ahead and accept what's going on through the situation and free yourself from this. Kind of see it from a different perspective. That's the only thing you really have, right? All you can think of at this time is, I know it's going to go through, you know, no matter what the commitment is, I know it's coming. It's just all about, you know, getting through the conflict and the tension, being patient and avoiding any kind of arguments or disagreements about the situation. And over here with the increscent moon, yeah, you have the Two of Cups. So whether it's a love situation, you're waiting for them to come towards you, move in with you, you know, whatever, right? Get the house done, whatever it is. It's all about the connection, right? It's all about getting this done and having and keeping a healthy connection. That's really what it's talking about too, is not wanting to, you know, cause diversity or have any kind of, you know, agreeing to disagree or conflict. It's just about keeping the connection as fresh as possible and just, okay, hurry up, get your shit together. The bird's nest over here. Oh, what do we got? Oh, we actually have, whoa, we actually have 3 cards. Wow. The 3 cards here is the, we're going to just take them exactly how they fell, is the Magician, which is saying, I've been manifesting this a long time. I've been taking a lot of action on this. Okay, this is what I want. But it's just about taking your power, seeing it clearly, right, and having your manifestation come together. And then you have the Empress. You're just staying in this Empress power because you do have the abundance over here. Some of you may be pregnant and you're waiting for this house. And you're like, I need this house now, you know, so I can have my baby, right? So, and, you know, so no matter whatever it is, somehow or another you're creating, right? You're birthing something. This is like my dream house, my dream home. I've manifested this. I co-created this. This is mine, right? Maybe it's a new love and you know you love this, you know, this imprint, male or female, doesn't matter. It's just talking about co-creating, right? But it does say can't get worse. It's only upwards from now. Okay, so this is the card that just says, look, there's an inevitable end coming. Everything is going to be fine. It's not going to get any worse than it already is right now. Okay, if anything, it's going to end up in the Empress, the abundance, getting what you want. Okay, getting what you manifested, getting what you took action on. Okay, beautiful reading, guys. So it's all in your favor. I'm going to use an animal card on this one. Always trying to change them up on each reading. So we haven't used this deck for a while. We've been using the other animal deck. So let's use this one and see best message for our beautiful Gemini. Beautiful Gemini. Is the parrot. Woohoo. Love that. Beautiful card. Very beautiful. Love the colors. The parrot says, listen intently to understand. That's once again talking about listening to that gut feeling, listening to your intuition. The parrot over here says, let's see. The best message for it would be the guidance. When you receive this card, you are being asked to listen to with your heart and soul in order to understand what people are really saying or trying to do. In this case, multitasking. Use all your senses to know what they are truly imparting and what is going on inside them as well. You may discover more than you thought possible. You are also being reminded that the archangels are work through you, right? So just be radiant, vibrant, and ready, and get ready for your opportunity. And this is interesting because it's talking about the archangels, and here we go. You have Gabriel over here. He's getting ready to blow that horn. So how beautiful is that? And yet we also had that though too, you know, opening up to the new perspectives, right? This is like, what are they doing? Well, running around. And I'm going to go there with you. I mean, I do feel like for some of you, you're right. I think that the person you're dealing with is a little bit of a scatterbrain. I think that they are taking on a little too much. I think they need to slow down a little bit. They're imbalancing themselves and not making the balanced decisions. Because I do feel like in this reading for many of you that they are kind of acting a little wishy-washy about the situation or putting it off longer than it should be. And I agree. You can feel it. You can feel it in the reading, that they're kind of all over it. You see it, right? It's like, I want my Nine of Cups, and you're just kind of back and forth with me, not giving me direct answers, telling me it's going to be done here and there, right? So I do feel like they are kind of, like I said, I feel that push and pull syndrome over here. It's like they're pushing things and telling you one thing and then like pulling back, and you're going, I don't understand what you're doing. But Spirit says the best thing to do is just keep the connections good, right? Just keep that good and wait for it to come through, right? Okay, so great reading, guys. Until next time, peace and love. Bye.